Hello everyone on Talk About Autism, Jack Dove here. Sorry I didn't post an update last month, but unfortunately my key skills TMA2 assignment score I'm afraid came in late due to my tutor being caught up on the days he was taking off to mark them. But anyway, for TMA2 for key skills I found out the score on Saturday, but I wanted to wait till today to tell you. Was 78%, so I have 81% continuous assessment score, and my EMA is almost ready to submit at the end of next month, so that'll secure another 15 credits for me. The engineering project has gotten off to a decent start. Some of you might, if you're interested in learning about my project for my final module, T450, look for Jack Dove's T450 project on my YouTube videos. You'll probably find it there when you look at this one, and you can hear about what I'm going to do for my project. But I think it's going to work. Project is definitely a unique module. It is compared to, like all the other modules. They're all unique. They are. Each one presents their own challenge. They do. And so you always got to be expected of a different challenge every time you start something. So TMA1 will be due in on the 27th, so on my next update I'll be able to tell you the assignment score for that and see how I get off to a good start. But applying the concepts from my previous module, structural integrity hasn't been that difficult, although I'm a bit unsure about what kind of modeling I'm going to have to do for it. But anyway, I'm talking about my update for talk about autism, not my project. Save that for the other video. Wanting to be an astronaut is the goal which keeps me going in all this. It is, and really from watching Tim Peake's work really does make you realize what you need for it. Apparently, the class of 2009, which he was in, and you need to be able to have knowledge in a range of areas. You have to, and I hopefully will have a wide range of areas myself with by the time I graduate from Cranfield, I'll have a master's in astronautics, a bachelor's in engineering, and I've specialized in aerospace. I have for so long. I have at Bedford College. And I'll have a pilot's license. I'll know how to do scuba diving and a range of recreational activities. Some of them I imagine will be useful for the kind of training they involve, like ice skating, and hopefully a bit of skiing. I hope to have a bit accomplished in, because you want to be able to survive the winter training in Russia. Other things I've been learning about autism is like in my project, you don't have to worry too much about doing too much at once, because I've just started my scuba diving course I did last night. And apparently one of the things I need to learn is not just in the way of studying. I have to in the field I have to be more paced, because the course started with a basic swimming assessment. I was told I had to swim up and down 8 times. I was non-stop without resting, and I'm afraid I've been too used to doing laps just too quickly, so I can just get them done and get out of the pool on Tuesday mornings. I only managed to do up to 5. I did up and down non-stop before I gave up and had to rest, but then I did 3 more, or just to make it 8. The others finished before me. I confessed to Tony the guy who's teaching me, that I only made it to 5, but he said 5 up and down counts as 10 laps. It does, and that was the minimum requirement I needed to do. So I did manage to do it. I managed to complete the basic swimming assessment, although my toes touched the bottom briefly a couple of times. But I kept my body in motion the whole time. You should have seen my reaction. You should have. When I realized I had succeeded, because I was going to admit to Tony I had, because if I couldn't have finished, there would be no point in going on. So, and I was keeping the mind of I'll never be able to follow in Tim Peake's footsteps if I don't keep this up. But I did it. I did. I really did. Learning to scuba dive, that'll increase my chances of getting a spacewalking assignment. Like Tim Peake, he will, because you might have seen a BBC News report of him training in the pool. It'll also help me, it will, to improve my working with people skills, because really, I work as part of a team in Tesco's, but I just get on and do my own thing, although I'm willing to help others in the field. But the 2 people I'm doing the course with, Paul and Claire, I'm sure I'll be able to get on with them very well. And the exercise, and they'll have to trust me. They will, as much as I will have to trust them, because I think that's an important thing. It is if you want to improve your skills with learning with people, I think they have to have the same level of trust in you, or reliance on you as you will have to on them. Because I think if you can't rely on each other, you can't in the same way, then, and you really can't build trust with them and develop your communication skills with them. Although Paul was willing to listen to my autism problems and why I was doing this, although I didn't have time to speak to Claire about it. But that's a good sign. It is that they were willing to listen, and really they had as much effort as I did with the swimming assessment. Although I wish again, and Tony had told me more clearly, because clear instructions apparently are what's needed. You need to. Well, you know how it is. I did 3 extra laps. I did 3 more up and down unnecessarily, although good for my waistline, because losing weight was an important thing for this course. But I mean, in learning as for trust, that will come later. It will in the course. It will, because it'll be carrying on until at least until the end of May, when I'll hopefully be qualified to go out onto open water. But an important thing I learned from this is I need to learn how to apply what I learned from this to other areas. Like I learned from Hertfordshire University for Cranfield. I did that I wasn't ready for a proper university environment by going to Hertfordshire University for a couple of weeks. Because I know now what to expect, and I know what the university environment is going to be like, and I've been able to apply the lessons I've learned, even though it was a negative experience. And so I've been able to use it to learn and prepare for what I'm going to be doing at Cranfield. Yeah, so again, and like I said, you have to learn having to pace myself in the water, which is what I'll have to do in diving, and not go furious about it. Like try and get it done as quick as possible will be good for me, because that's something I need to learn, and it is to do during this project, because this is the final bit of preparation. It is for Cranfield. Well, do you have to? I mean, you do take things step by step, and you do ask every time you're uncertain about things in the communications way that suits you best. Mine is emails, but you have to be paced. Also in the pool, you have to. I think you probably can try. I hope you all get what I'm trying to say. Is you can't just be furious about it. Try and get it done as quickly as you can. You have to take a paced approach to it. Like I'm going to have to try practicing in the pool to be more paced, and not be desperate to get things done, because if I do laps too quickly up and down, I have to rest before carrying on again. And I mean, at NASA I might have to do those laps again, but in a jumpsuit, like I've heard in some reports, although Tom Jones's book Skywalking doesn't mention it. But anyway, I think that's enough for now. Hopefully this advice can help. My next update will be in April, after I get my TMA1 score. I'll be on time this time. So, and I'll be sure to mention how the course is going. I mean, I do feel it's going to work okay. I mean, Paul and Claire had some of the same difficulties as I did putting their gear together. I mean, I turned the air on before connecting one of the hoses. But I know I'm going to enjoy this. And I know it will help me improve my communication skills, working with others, and develop trust. But also, like I said, I hope the advice for gaining trust with other people will be valuable too. So, until April, this is Jack Dove. Bye for now.